Hello, all of the people on YouTube that are watching this video. Um, I recently got done watching Mr. Pregnant's video on racism, in which he brought up a very good point, something I had been wondering about myself for quite a long time, but had never figured out the answer until I watched his video. So, yeah, to figure out where I'm coming from here, you should look up Mr. Pregnant. It's all one word, no dots, no spaces, no capitals. Mr. Pregnant, and watch his video on racism. Not racism or classism, but racism. The development of dance, or something like that. But anyways. Anyways, here we go. Now, the question I have been wondering about is, why is it that the I'm trying to think of how to say this without getting shot. The black people, I'm not using that in a bad way, I'm just saying, people with that color of the skin. Why is it that they can call white people crackers, whiteys, anything derogatory, yet as soon as a white person says that word, not gonna say it, because, I'm not gonna go there, but why is it that a white person, as soon as they say that word, they are instantly, oh, you're racist, you're prejudiced, I don't like you, you don't like black people, you're racist, because you said that word. It's just a word. Black people call each other that word, and I understand, they're black. Now, the answer to this is that black people feel that they have a right to do things like that, like call other races derogatory names, like the white people, call them crackers, because of slavery. Now, white people. The only people that originated in the Americas, North America in particular, because that's where I live, but, in the Americas, the only people that originated there, that were there when the land was founded, were the Indians. Not using that derogatory either. I'm not using anything in a bad way. Just saying. The Native Americans. They were the only people here when, the Americas were first used for civilization. That means that almost no one that lives here today, none of the white people were here. I mean, that some of their ancestors might have been, but their entire bloodline is probably not from here because they wouldn't be white, most likely. But anyways, which means that they were from somewhere else in the world. Which means if you trace that bloodline back far enough, you might actually find that their ancestors were part of a race that experienced slavery. Now, what does this have to do with the whole question? Well, I know you're saying, well, that doesn't matter. White people never experienced slavery, it was their ancestors. Well, all these black people never experienced slavery, it was their ancestors that experienced it. So, the question is this. Why do we automatically say someone is racist without even knowing anything about their background, where they came from, or their ancestors? Why? It's just childish. Racism, the whole concept, is just childish. Because, I mean, you could call me racist because I said something that offended you. You could call me racist because I said something that offended you. And yet, I'm not racist at all. I do not have anything against skin tones, people, their culture, you know. The way I see it, it's their choice, you know, their life. If they want to live it like that, I might try to change them, lead them in a certain direction, but if they don't want to go that direction, then I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm not going to try to change them again. I'm not going to constantly, walk up to them every second word trying to convince them to do this or do that, So, the question is, why? Just why? And this is how this video is gonna work, hopefully. You liked it, post your comments. You didn't, don't watch any of my other videos, although none of them have anything to do with this type of stuff, but don't watch any of my other videos, and don't comment on how stupid I am, how disgusting I am, how I overlooked something. I mean, if you did like the video, you can comment, but if you're just gonna comment just to comment and hate, please don't comment, because I will delete your comment. So, I leave you with that question, and I leave it to you to find the answer. Goodbye.